Hey guys, and welcome to the season review. We end on a positive note. We'll go over the 20 over international series where we won it. Amazingly, we won the first one by 31 runs. Ireland getting through to 203 for 7. Contributions throughout the whole innings. And yeah, doing it with no Sterling or Balbirnie. Tried a different combination and it worked. Burton, 39 off 24, 6 boundaries, top scored. Tector, 34 off 19, 35 off 14 for Camphor. Handy score from Adair and a little. 358 for Savudney was taken to all parts. 2 for 27 for a tick was the pick of the bowlers there for them. But yeah, like they chased pretty well, but I felt we were always in control, just taking regular wickets. We were aggressive. 3 for 23 for Adair, 2 for 25 for Dempsey, good spell from him. Manly 1 for 27, 2 for 26 for Camphor, and Camphor deserved man of the match with his 30 and his 2 for 26 there. And this one we won by 3 wickets, made it hard. We started off so well, we had them 41 for 5, but a good partnership from Hassan and Safud, the last recognised pair, with Hassan 7 fours and 5 6, blitzing it to all parts. Kane 3 for 16, he was brilliant in one of his very rare appearances. He's just been given a bit of a go, and he might get a wee bit more of a go as Dockrell and McBride maybe moved on. 3 for 30 for a little, 2 for 23 for Camphor. 171 for 7 with Tector guiding the team home, then 50 off 32. A good start from Doheny, 64 off 39. Those two put on a very good partnership. 2 for 20 for Hassan, 2 for 44 for Hassan there. We won in the final over, but yeah, we got home in the end, which is the important thing, and a very important win. So just going over all these series, we didn't do too good in Pakistan. Look at that thrashing there by 737 runs. Oh boy, that's embarrassing defeat. But we got a win on that tour with a win in the one day internationals series against Bangladesh in Ireland. We managed to beat them in a Super Over, beat them in a T20 as well, and yeah, proceeded to get comprehensively beaten the Test. The Test matches are a bit of a disaster at the moment. South Africa won that series convincingly. Zimbabwe and Ireland had high hopes for this tour. We did manage to win the one day international series, but the Test matches again disappointing. Got to look at a different direction in that if we are to improve this Irish side. It is a tough save. I'm not shying away from that, but yeah, just not quite the talent coming through. And we had a reasonable tour of Bangladesh. I felt as though we were happy with that result with the 20 over series. Competitive in one of the test matches, and yeah. So we'll go over some of the records for the season, player records for the test matches this season. So the current year sees Tector topping the charts with 458 runs at 35.23. Camphor was okay at average of 28. Not high enough averages there, as you can see. We gave young Jack Tector a bit of a few games, obviously, in the test series, as we covered those test matches for the one-day series. He got a couple of nice 50s, so he got a few opportunities in the 20 over internationals. Didn't really take a shot there, but maybe a good opener for us at the first class level. Yeah, few and far between. The bowling did improve a little bit, I felt. Big disappointments of the season. Dockrell's coming to the end of his career, unfortunately. Those numbers are just not going to foot it anymore. So he might be moved on. Unless he gets some good form in domestic, he might get a call back. But as you can see, we tried a lot of cricketers out and they just couldn't quite deliver. So the wicket takers, Little completely miles above everyone else. 34 wickets at 37.12. 12 wickets for Manly. He was showing a wee bit of his talent, really. Like, hopefully he's had a few more games for that team. No, he hasn't. Hopefully he gets a few more for them. But yeah, just can't take big amounts of wickets at the moment. We're trying to develop somewhat of a bowling attack. Dempsey and Foster have got to come on a wee bit. So they've got good averages in the domestic game. It's just that step up is really hurting them at the moment. Just more experience. Like, he's had 12 test matches, Foster now. Should be getting a wee bit better. Andrews was tried. Interesting. He did pretty well in the one-day internationals. So there's a few positives there at the very least. But yeah, just that's the reason why we don't win many test matches. At the moment, we're just still a developing nation. And it's hard going. The one-day internationals saw us fare a wee bit better. And the 35-year-old veteran, Paul Sterling, 570 runs at 38. And 35 years of age, Balbirnie, leading the way. Sterling had a great year, actually. Just really, really good test match with that 157. Got his average above 30 for the season, which is reasonable for us at the moment. Did reasonably on the one-day internationals. But yeah, Camphor, average of 29 for Camphor, not bad. Tector, not too bad, but we want them averaging 35, 40. If we're going to win more games, we've got to have to do that. McBride, he was economical. I'm happy with keeping him in the team maybe a bit longer. George Stockwell's obviously mentioned as past it. Delaney, he got a decent 50, so he might get a bit more of a run at the opener spot. Tucker just can't seem to get any big scores. He's got a respectful career, first class Monday internationals. But yeah, like I said, we need another good quality opener. Wicket keeper coming through. Burton showed a wee bit in the series against Bangladesh. Dhoni, average of 50 there. He's picked it up a wee bit. Looks like a promising find. He could be the one that takes over Tucker in all three formats. Hitchcock got a few opportunities, a few 40s. 19 years of age. I suspect he'll get a lot better. So look out for that name. Yeah, tried McGee and Wilson. They just didn't take their opportunities. Rock got another few opportunities. He's just a keeper that is, yeah, just has not really taken his chance. The wicket taking, I saw Josh Manley, 24 wickets at 28.21. He really developed this season. Little was good. And yeah, Andrews, 7 wickets at 25. Craig Young did all right in a few of the games as well. But we, as mentioned, we tried a lot of different bowlers and we just can't find a good enough combination yet to get regular ones. But yeah, we didn't do too bad in the one internationals. We did get a series win against Zimbabwe. 20 over internationals are next. We didn't play too many of these. So Tector top in the charts. 160 runs at 53.33. Dockrell, 95 at 31.67. Dhoni looked pretty good in the cup games he played. Camphor, not enough runs with the bat really. Tucker did alright. Burton, especially in that series where we won, we tried something a bit different out of the square and we got some results. As you can see, Little 10 wickets in 6 games, average of 16.8 per wicket. 5 wickets for Adair at 10.6. Manly 5 wickets at 27. But yeah, as you can see, the average are a bit better and we actually won that series because of that. Kane, I was pretty happy with. Might be a good 20 over international player. But yeah, still a long way to go. Like the international rankings, see Ireland at the 1 point, which we got against India of all teams. We're 1 point behind Zimbabwe here. If we can get our ranking up, we may produce better quality players. And we're 1 point behind Zimbabwe there. And as you can see, the World Championships qualifying, we're probably not going to qualify based on where we're at. We'll have to play miraculously really well. We'll have to have West Indies drop a few games. Their percentage is only 23.07, so we're probably not going to make the World Cup. But yeah, let's look forward to the next season, guys. A big season ahead for Irish cricket coming up. Will be the first series. We'll probably play a test match if one is available.